Well, hello, and welcome back to Idle Kingdom Defense. So today, 24,030, and of course, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe, and you know it, I know it, make sure you ring that bell. So here we begin. We're going to finish up the week. Apparently I've been inattentive. So King's Ruined, we have the buffs for tomorrow. The expedition, it is our friend, the dragon. I am really hoping that we'll be able to finish everything up soon. But I do have, so this is kind of going to be a continuation of yesterday's bad news, but we'll get to it when we get to it. It's not really bad news. I don't know how to describe what has happened, what has transpired. But we'll get to it in a moment. We need to finish up our daily stuff. And our weekly stuff, to be honest with you. And of course, today is Hero Seal Day, so let's get that done. Let's get those hero seals sealed in. One step at a time, man. And yeah, the Hero Seal Day is the day I actually want to push the most. And I know you get some extra gold from pushing, but I really don't think gold is... The amount of gold you get is really that... I mean, obviously, everything counts, obviously. I just don't think that the limitation I'm facing is due to gold. Alright, so 5 levels from Mason, of course. You know, the funny thing is, right before I beat Total War, they're going to drop an update. I just know it. And then I'm going to have to start all over digging myself out of whatever we get into. Alright, so we grabbed everything there. We're grabbing the Hero Pass. We're grabbing the Kingdom Pass. And then we're moving right along. Wait, did we clean up the weekly? We did not clean up the weekly. So let's go clean up the weekly. Weekly is done. Where is it? It's in here somewhere. Yeah, 1253. Okay, wow, that's almost a year, almost. Wow. All right, and so yeah, Total War has been swept. The Archer store has been purchased, and Astrology and the Stars. So yeah, we've hit a small speed bump in Total War. Just a small one. Not a big deal. But first, it's time to purchase some heroes. But, all that said, how are you doing today? I do hope everything is going well for you. Obviously, everything's great here. We're just trugging along, and then I'm going to get into what happened in Total War. Now, if you remember yesterday, we had an issue with too much stuff. And I was surprised we actually had too much stuff, but to be fair, we've effectively done a bunch of, we did a bunch of clears in a row. Why would we do that? Well, we like our first one, our first restock was terrible. So I did another restock. This is how things end up. One thing I didn't realize is I could have awoken this yesterday, so we'll do that today. And survey says, ignore defense, okay. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and just get this to 4611. And then we're going to have to dismantle. All right. And survey says dodge. All right, well, we're dodging. All right, so now What I should be doing is working on the ring, but I don't want to. Why would I not want to work on the ring? I really don't have a good answer. But we're going to work on the orb. Mostly because I want to get out of this mess that I have of my own creation. And now we can see that. I guess I should have gone through the other. We now have to unequip orbs. And survey says again. Dodge, okay. And you're probably like, Zerdin, something wrong? The ring is always your favorite. And I'm like, it is. We're doing something different. And we're doing it for reasons I'm not sure I fully comprehend. But let's finish the exercise. Alright, so we actually have so much stuff. 1, 2, 3. Alright. And survey says crit damage. That's what we want to see. I made quite a mess of things, to be honest. And now you're going to see how big a mess I made. Yep, so we have 8 rings left over. Why didn't I spend the rings? Well, we're just going to put them here. Oh. Well, that ruins my plan. See, I wanted to have an epic recovery. And now the epic recovery is going to play into tomorrow because I still have 7 rings here. I got rid of 2 awakening. Oh, damn it. If I got rid of 2 awakenings, I would have been fine. But 199.85 million attack and 455,625 crit damage. So, yeah, I'm going to have to sort this out tomorrow. Obviously, I didn't make any videos today because I was trying to sort this out because when I was doing it, I'm like, oh, I'll just balance it out, then clean it up tomorrow, right? No big deal. And, well, now I had to clean it up tomorrow. So, I'm not sure what I'm going to do tomorrow. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I don't want to promise anything. Maybe I'll do things a bit differently. Maybe I won't. It's not really a huge deal, right? I mean, you know, we're at 2 sets of horsemen, and we're going to finish these stages up first before we do anything else. Reason being is that pushing, like, we'll try 12-1 at the end of all this, but I don't know how much we need to push this. I've been told in the comments you need 6,600. I hope it's not that much because that's going to take forever. So we're here for now. And obviously I could dismantle, but we don't want to do that. That was the whole problem. I was low on material in the first place. And somehow I got so many rings that, yeah. And I did even out the rings today. And that was a nice idea, but it didn't solve the problem. So we have 1 more day of recovery tomorrow, and then everything should finally be back to normal. And we completed everything here, and we are good to close out the week. So, once again, as always, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. And if you have any questions, feel free to say something in the comments. I do always look forward to your questions. And as always, thank you again, and I hope you have a great day. Goodbye.